What's up, everybody? I'm Fesliyan. Now, despite the fact that I have a girlfriend, and no disrespect, it just never felt like enough, you know?
Oh, so exactly like your dick?
So I thought, what better way to find love than to increase my status as an influencer and get on The Bachelor? I always knew I was born for the role. I mean, I'm perpetually single, and I'm good looking. So let's take a look at how my application went. Denied? Why the hell would they deny me? They actually said I'm overqualified. Well, if I can't get on The Bachelor, I'll just have to bring The Bachelor to me with a group of friends that I don't have. All right, let's brainstorm here. What can I do? Oh, I know. No, that'll get me banned on YouTube. All right, let's see. What do I have going for me? I mean, I play a lot of video games, but a gamer can't get on The Bachelor. That just doesn't check out. Oh my god, it's beautiful. I guess I can jump on The Bachelor whenever I want, but it doesn't mean anything unless I win. Let me go grab my suit. We're locked in, baby. The Bachelor is one of the most famous dating shows of all time. The show features one guy, he's typically incredibly good looking, but he's also less good looking than me, and he's surrounded by a lot of women. These women compete for who gets to be the closest to him. The Bachelor keeps eliminating the ones he likes the least. It's simple enough, but the drama always keeps things fresh. Usually hosted by Chris Harrison, and Tilly Blue, the easiest gig of all time. And not to be confused with Chris Hansen like I had originally thought. The show has led to many spin-offs over time. And we've gotten The Bachelorette, which is the exact same thing but with the opposite sex. Bachelor Pad, Bachelor in Paradise, The Golden Bachelor, and so much more. The Bachelor franchise has also seen many podcasts, a live show, and interviews. But best of all, video games. The Bachelor, the video game. You know, having two thes in the name should be a crime. Releasing in 2014, The Bachelor, the video game, tries to bring us into the marvelous world of The Bachelor. With this, the game has you pick between 8 contestants, all of which are competing for The Bachelor or The Bachelorette. For my Bachelor campaign, I picked Mildred. I knew from the start she was the only one with a shot here. And for the guy, well, I picked Lon. Lon cooks. After you've selected a character, you go through 5 seasons, each with 3 episodes. You win the Bachelor's or the Bachelorette's affection through minigames, competing with all the other contestants. You go through 4 minigames, which eventually leads you to a one-on-one date. In the end, the person with the most points will get the rose and advance to the next episode. And that's it. The last episode of each season has you getting engaged to either the Bachelor or the Bachelorette. Each season has a different Bachelor or Bachelorette whose love you're trying to win. At the end of each episode, you get this awesome cutscene with your one-on-one date. These are hilarious when you lose. I'm also not entirely sure what any of these have to do with love. Like, you lose by being bad at rollerblading. And it's not even really being that bad at rollerblading. He asked me to go down a steep hill with him. You asked for this. Many of the cutscenes are repeated for different Bachelors and Bachelorettes. I thought nothing of the game using the same minigames over and over. But the same cutscenes? I mean, this is a new low. The games are also laughably bad. Now, some of them are harder with the mouse I used, but that's not how the game was intended, so I can't really knock it for that. What I can knock it for is how terrible these minigames are. I mean, look at this shit. Why are we selecting pictures? Why are we putting shapes together? Why are there paths in the water like there are on dirt? Why do the Bachelors and Bachelorettes only like the heaviest drinks? And what do any of these have to do with actually getting to know the person? They could have just had less episodes, which would have given them more time to focus on the minigames. You know, to actually make this a good party game. And preferably, maybe they could have focused more on the love story for each bachelor and bachelorette. But no, they rinsed and repeated for more content. There's also a party mode, which is the exact same thing as the single player option, but here you get to play against your friends. Now, this does mean that the one-on-one date is never guaranteed. After you've completed a season, you unlock the cutscenes to view later, as well as love quizzes. These are bare bones quizzes, asking you generic questions to try to tell you all of your different ways of going about love. Afterwards, you're able to use your results in the quizzes to do the matchmaking, see how compatible you are with the bachelors, or other profiles. This is probably the coolest part of the game, and it's not even the core aspect. You can take the love quizzes as two different profiles and see how compatible you are with somebody. My girlfriend and I took it, and hey, it says we're soulmates, but this can't be. I'm here to win love. Luckily for us, there's a DS version. God, there's more? The DS release of the game, released at the same time as the Wii version. I just can't get away from portable consoles anymore. The DS game is the exact same game, but instead of playing against 3 other people, you only play against one other bot. I went with Mildred again, but this time I couldn't pick her full name, so we're just going with Mildred. Even the minigames here are the exact same thing. Now, some of them have changed in difficulty, like this coloring game is way easier on the DS than on the Wii, but this clicking game is way easier on the Wii than on the DS. The same minigames, the same cutscenes, and the same bachelors and bachelorettes. I don't know what I was expecting from a DS release, but I was expecting more than this. There are pros for the DS version though. Like on the DS, I don't have to watch Chris Harrison turn his stupid head every time a minigame changes like on the Wii. Although him not speaking on the DS version is kind of lame. And the biggest con of the DS version is having to listen to Monique, while everyone else you compete against is nice or at least somewhat respectful when they lose. Monique is just the biggest jerk for no reason. The sound quality of the DS version is also just terrible. I mean, there's no music in the minigames. You just have to listen to this shit. In the end, you get the same result, a proposal. The same cutscene too, of course. There's also the same exact quizzes and the same exact matchmaking stuff. And that's The Bachelor, the video game. Why did I make a video on this again? Oh, that's right. It was to see if I could truly find love. Well, how did I do, Chris? What? He's a monkey! What? How? I was the perfect candidate. Is this because I didn't respect all the time, care, and passion that they put into these games? Maybe I'll never find love. Maybe I should just lay in bed and eat ice cream. I don't know. You mean you've been here for me the whole time?
Dates on the Wii are still cheating. Asshole.
I just wanted a rose.
Take it.
Well,